everybody, welcome back to the Nostalgia Junkie. My name is Tom and I am the Nostalgia Junkie. First of all, I want to thank you all for checking me out again, and for those of you who subscribed over the last week, and for those who have watched and commented and checked out my other videos. It's really cool that you guys are interested in this stuff, and it's just cool to meet, to hear from other people who are into this kind of stuff just like I am. So anyways, in my last video I did talk about something that I was waiting for in the mail that I was really excited about, and being that it's mid-October, as you could guess, it is Halloween related, and if you look at my shirt you can actually see what I'm excited about. It's not the shirt. I actually ordered the actual buckets. So I've got the Ghost bucket, got the McJack bucket, and I've got the Witch bucket. Now I actually found the Witch bucket a few months ago at a thrift store, and it's been sitting up on my shelf here, and I've been wanting to buy the whole set of these for at least 3 or 4 years now, and this year I finally pulled the trigger. I was able to find the actual glow-in-the-dark Ghost. They made this Ghost for a couple years, but 1 year it's just a Ghost, a plain white bucket with a Ghost face on it, and 1 year it was actually glow-in-the-dark, and this is the actual glow-in-the-dark one. And of course I checked it, and it still glows in the dark, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, but anyways, I did actually find, now anybody who grew up in the 80s and 90s, you guys remember these buckets. We all, I'm sure, had at least one of them. I had numerous ones of them. And I was actually able to find a website that the guy, I don't know how he knew about it or how he found out, but he was able to track down which buckets they had, which years, and things like that. Apparently the bucket tradition started in 86. 87, they gave away bags, like these cheap vinyl bags. And then like 88 and 89 they brought the buckets back, and then they brought them back a few times over the years. I actually will link that down below in the comments, or not in the comments, I'll link it in the description. But I thought that was pretty cool actually. So I did find out though that this actually is not a set. So the year of the glow-in-the-dark bucket, there was a different witch and there was a different pumpkin, but there was a witch, a pumpkin, and the glow-in-the-dark Ghost. They all say 1986 on the bottom because it originally started in 1986, and essentially I guess all the buckets themselves, the bottom parts, it's all the same. They just, like for the glow-in-the-dark they use the glow-in-the-dark plastic, for the pumpkin they use the orange plastic, and so on. But I guess since they didn't change over the years, the shape of them, they all say 86 on the bottom. So that is a common misconception, that people think like, oh look, this one came out in 86 because it says 1986. When in reality, the mold that they used to make these was actually made in 1986. So whatever, I don't really care that much about dates. I feel really nostalgic about these because I remember having them as a kid, and I'm really excited to have a set of them. I'll probably at some point go forward and get all the 86 buckets and all the 88 buckets and all the 89 buckets and so on and so forth. But for right now, I'm happy I have a witch, a ghost, and a pumpkin, and I'm pretty happy about that. They're all in really nice condition except for the witch. She's a little beat up, but I only paid $1 for her, so it's all good. One thing I do remember about these as a kid is I remember everybody would always lose the lid. And so it was really cool that I was able to find all 3 of these with the lids. And another thing I used to do, which I'm going to try to do right now, is I used to always wear these as a hat. Like I would put them on my head, and, well, obviously that's not happening anymore. But yeah, I would put this on my head, and then I would swing this down, and it would be kind of like a chin strap. And I actually have a picture of me and my best friend when I was a kid, Sherry Smith. A picture of us when we were probably 3 or 4. And we have like towels over us, and we're wearing these buckets on our heads, and we were a king and queen. So that's just one little memory that I have about these buckets. I don't think I ever actually used these for trick-or-treating, because I always got way more candy than that. So I don't know that they were that functional, but still, it's just something really cool. I remember going to McDonald's. There was a McDonald's right up the street from my house, and you know, you get your Happy Meal, and the food would actually be in here. And I think that's probably why they have little holes on the top, because maybe like the heat from the food would vent out of there. I don't know, or maybe it was a choking hazard or something. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, so you'd always go and you get your Happy Meal, and the food would be in here, and you'd eat it right out of here, and that was always really cool. And it was one of those things where, like, you know, that sort of signaled the start of like the Halloween season. It was like, you know, you knew it was kind of getting close, but then when you went to McDonald's and they were giving out the buckets, it was like, okay, it's time. It's time to go pick out a costume. It's time to go get a pumpkin. It's time to start nagging mom and dad for that sort of stuff. So there's definitely anybody who grew up in, you know, the mid to late 80s, early 90s, because they made these, oh gosh, they probably made these for good, you know, mid to late 90s. And then I think even over the years they've periodically released, not the exact same ones, but like, you know, holiday buckets. I remember my daughters even maybe 5 or 6 years ago getting buckets. They're not as good as this one. They have like Charlie Brown on them now, and they don't have lids, so it's not quite the same, but the bucket tradition has stuck around for a while, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, I'm really excited about that. Obviously, I actually made this shirt, and so obviously I'm very passionate about, this is one of the iconic things from my childhood that I was really excited. So I just want to show you guys. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought you guys might get a kick out of it. So we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to show you one other cool thing that I just actually got in the mail today that I think you guys are going to kick out of also. So enjoy these commercials, and I'll be back.
Pizza Hut delivery. 2 pepperoni pizzas? Right away. Yes, we've got Crystal Pepsi. Yes, we do.
No, we don't have Crystal Pepsi. This is Domino's.
No.
No.
Yes.
Now get a free 2-liter of Crystal Pepsi with any 2 medium 1-topping pizzas for $11.99, only from Pizza Hut.
Yes, we have it.
Oh, yes, we have Crystal Pepsi. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
Pizza Hut. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the pizza.
Free Crystal Pepsi when you buy 2 medium 1-topping pizzas for only $11.99 at Pizza Hut.
What?
And your parents think bike helmets will just keep you safer. If you want to be cool, helmets are the rule.
It was late one night in the castle of the Chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween!
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost that glows in the dark. You can get a different one each week until
Halloween!
Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those commercials. Obviously you knew that I was going to have to throw in a McDonald's Halloween bucket commercial, being that we were just talking about that. I hope that gave you guys a little bit of the nostalgia tingles, and I hope maybe that got you maybe in the Halloween spirit. I know that this year's been kind of hard with all the corona and all that. It's been hard to kind of get in the spirit. I even noticed that a lot of stores, Lowe's, Walmart, and not so much Target. Target's pretty much still in the Halloween spirit, but a lot of stores are actually kind of like brushing their Halloween stuff to the side and going right on to Christmas. So it's kind of sad, you know, not that I don't love Christmas, but Halloween is definitely like gets the nostalgia juices flowing in me, gets that, you know, that childhood feeling of like wanting to get the candy and like, you know, wanting to decorate and wanting to scare people and all that stuff. So it is kind of sad this year that I kind of feel like Halloween's getting pushed aside a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm still celebrating Halloween. I'm still excited about Halloween, so I don't care if the store is celebrated or not. I'm still going to be down for some Halloween fun. So anyways, back to what I talked about a second ago. I'm gonna show you guys some cool item that I received today, and it has nothing to do with Halloween, but I'm pretty excited about it. There's actually a guy on eBay that I buy cereal boxes from regularly, and as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see up here, I have some old cereal boxes. I'm very passionate about cereal boxes. I was the kid at the breakfast table in the morning that was intently staring at the cereal box, the artwork, sometimes it'd be mazes on the back, stuff like that. So cereal boxes is something that really gets me nostalgic about my childhood. And there's actually a guy on eBay that I buy cereal boxes from all the time. I get them pretty cheap, and he's got some really cool ones. And I was able to find this one that I wasn't necessarily looking for, but I saw it pop up, and I was like, you know what, I gotta have it. It was a really good price, and this is definitely a cereal box that I personally clearly remember. Oh man, it's really on here. Give me a second. And I don't have anything cut away. Okay, I'm just gonna rip it. I clearly remember sitting at the breakfast table looking at this particular cereal box, and so when I saw it, I was just like, dude, I gotta own this one. It's really, really cool. It's actually a Trix box. It says July 94, so I'm guessing this was maybe late 93, early 94. And it's got the hypnotic eyes on it, so if you move it back and forth, they kind of like swirl. And yeah, so as soon as I saw it, I remember they had this thing on here where you could like put the eyes on here, or here you could like cut this out and put it on your bedroom door, put the eyes on there or on there if you wanted. I think actually this still got plastic on it, so I'm assuming that it was left on here so that the eyes would stay in place. And my guess is that if I took the plastic off, the eyes would probably come off with it. But yeah, this is actually when they were fruit shaped. They still were fruit shaped. This is before they changed the formula, before they went back to the little round puffs, and then before they went back to the original formula and then back to the shapes, which is where we're at now. So if you go right now to the store and buy Trix, you'll probably get the shapes, and they'll probably taste good because they're back to the original formula. So anyways, that's like, you guys will get a kick out of that. I'm going to put this up on my shelf right here with some of my other cereal boxes that hold a special place in my heart. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. I'll probably have a couple more Halloween-ish videos because, like I said, Halloween is a very nostalgic time for me. So I'll probably post a couple more things. I think I got one or two more things coming in the mail. And I will definitely be posting some stuff come Christmas time. So keep an eye on my channel for the next couple weeks. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell. It will let you know when I upload new videos. I'm probably going to do at least once a week, and I'm going to have cool, nostalgic stuff like this to show you guys every time. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.